Okay, time for part 2. We have just made our way through a good chunk of Chardok. Now we're down here at the Temple of Korsha. Not to be confused with the fabled city of Korsha, which is back in the Fens. I wonder why that is. Anyhow, we're going in looking for the Overking. And I am popping my knuckles because my hands are stiff as hell today. I don't know why. But other than that, I'm feeling okay, which is kind of unusual these days. Alright, Temple of Korsha. See, we gotta do something about these little statue guys, as I recall. Where are they? Those. Excuse me, Runic Sentry. I fear nothing. Well, you should fear Belial, Lord of Flame, because he's gonna kick your ass. Kick his ass. Well, that's what happens when you fear nothing. Belial comes up and kicks your ass. So let this be a lesson to you all. Don't fear nothing or Belial will get you. Go get him, Belial. Go get him. Teach him a lesson. Whoop his butt. Yeah, whoop his butt. Yeah, yeah, get him. Boom. Keep in mind, I am chrono down to 85, so yeah. Having updated gear makes a huge difference because the combat mechanics are totally different. It's a whole new ballgame. That being said, don't get too caught up on your hit points. I know someone who went into a zone, he had 9 million hit points and he got one-shotted for 12 million. This is after he was bragging about how many hit points he has, so he didn't have to worry about anything. I'm like, that's not true. The script is all-powerful. I don't know exactly how the game's programmed, but I imagine the command line goes something like, you know, if script equals failed, then damage equals player max health times 1.2%. Because that's generally what happens. They hit you for some percentage that's greater than your maximum health. It's kind of hard to survive hits that do more damage than you have health. Dude, check him out. He's all BAM! Fear this. Chicken fucker. Yeah. You don't mess with Belial. I can mess with Belial because I got this little button right here. I can be like, boom, Belial's gone. Ah, later, loser. Okay. Oh yeah, Trebe statue. But don't fight him yet, do I? No, I think you fight him later. It's been a long time since I ran through here. The siblings. I remember the siblings. They're assholes. At least they used to be, but that was years ago. So they're probably not going to be as... Well, actually, they did focus damage, so they could still be equal assholes. I like how the music shifted just when I got attacked by this guy. He must be a big deal. He's not really a big deal. I'm just pretending that my music has something to do with what I'm doing. Walk over here, pay our respects. Hey, that statue's moving. But we don't care. Okay, as usual, clear the zone. Because that's what you do when you're a badass. You clear the zone. Also, let me just point out real fast. If you have a mythical quest and it does it like this, notice how it doesn't have 3 boxes in a row. This means you have to do it in order. I had to defeat the Drachnid Queen, then I have to defeat the Slave King, and next I have to defeat... Who's the dude I have to defeat? I think it's Hoshkar. Maybe it was someone from Vision's Peak. And you have to do it in that order. So I can't just jump in there and be like, hey, dude, I'm gonna kill Trachanon. It doesn't work that way. Unless it has all the check boxes already listed. Then you're fine. Okay, we're looking for these guys. I can't remember why we're looking for these guys. Oops. I got stunned. Here, I better I better ward myself because I'm critically low on hit points. I'm not really critically low on hit points, but my arrogance is going to come back to haunt me, I'm sure. I mean, I did run into some trouble the other night when I was unable to see certain emotes popping up on the screen in time to react to them, and it blew me up. Again, you know, script fail, therefore damage equals player's max health times 5,000%. You don't survive that very well. But when I didn't run into situations where the emotes popped up so fast that I couldn't see them, I was okay. And my eyes are kind of back, but there's, like I said, they're not 100%. And sometimes they give me trouble. Today my left eye's been giving me a little bit of trouble. I don't know why. Like I said, I've been feeling mostly okay today, but I still have my good days and my bad days. Got really, really dizzy earlier. That wasn't fun. Well, hello there, Ilian. Hello there, Runic Guardian. We meet again. Excuse me. See, we have covered this numerous times. I better heal Belial. Yeah, I'll throw down a ward too. For you, Belial. Have a heal, Belial. Oops. Ah, that's one of those stupid uncurables. Well, it's not uncurable, but I was stunned. Does he not realize that I have no idea what the hell he's saying? Thunderous engagement. I don't think I would have categorized that as thunderous. It was kind of like incidental. Spirit of the wolf will have no effect on my run speed, but let's do it anyways because I can. Oh, I've been remiss. Dark Elf. There you go. Defiler. Dark Elf Defiler, in case anyone cares. Because sometimes I get people asking me questions. What race are you? What class are you? Well, there you go. Dark Elf Defiler. I am Teardoll. Oh, I remember these. Yeah. Back in the day, there was a big deal about them, but I can't remember what it was. Well, just to be safe, we'll cast this. And then we'll cast this. Oops. No, don't you do that. Don't you mez me. Don't you stun me. Don't you do any of that nonsense. It's cool. Belial's cool. He's like, yeah, whatever. We're off anytime now. Demoralization. There, well, at least I'll pretend I'm a healer. Ha 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 ha. Aktar the Dark. He was carrying 98 silver, almost a gold piece. Strange box. Oh wait, isn't this what you use to activate the statue? I think this is what you use to activate the statue in there. You and your damn stuns and stuff. What was the deal with this statue? I don't remember the deal with this statue. I do remember that the Raid Alliance I was a part of, we had trouble with that for quite a while. And then one day it just clicked and we got it. But in typical fashion, no one ever explained it to me, so all I know is just hit him a lot. The secret to killing this guy is get his health down to 0 before he gets yours down to 0. that it? Yeah, there it is. Examine. Cryptic device with no clear purpose. Hmm? Well, that's odd. Oh, here we go. Press glowing gem on the cryptic device. Okay. And he's like, screw you, asshole! Don't you be pressing no glowing gems. What the hell's wrong with you? Come on, Belial. You can do it. I believe in you. Whoa. Hi. Had enough of my bullshit, apparently. Belial had enough of yours. Flawless victory. A large, solid chunk of rock. You know, I wish real life were more like games. I just go outside, find a large, solid chunk of rock, take it down to like Walmart. Be like, how much do you give me for this? That's worth at least $450. Also, ooh, the Mace of the Everlasting. What's it look like? What's it look like? What's it look like? It looks... That's not a mace. That's a flail. But that's okay. Sony has shown us many times that they do not know what words mean. And I hear you thinking, it's not Sony, it's Daybreak. Actually, it's still Sony. It's the same people, they just got bought and changed their name. But they will always be SOE. Although, just to be clear, I'm not talking about Sony live in your world, play in ours, not that Sony. Not the huge conglomerate. Different Sony. Okay, these two Codex and what was the other one's name? Not you. The one behind you. I can't get your name. I vaguely remember them. If they get close together, they do like AoE focus damage, and if you don't kill them at about the same rate, they do the same thing. They also will teleport you. Like, for example, if you're fighting Zarda here, you might suddenly find yourself teleported down over to Codex. The tank will be teleported to Codex, and then suddenly Zarda's now charging down here trying to get to the tank. And that's bad because, again, if they get close to each other, they unleash AoEs of focus damage, which is bad for you, for the group. And they do knockbacks and knockups and all those wonderful things. And Codex will do the same thing, teleport the tank over to Zarda. And then you have to be quick on the uptake. Someone has to be ready to yank them back because you don't want them to meet or they do that AoE. Although nowadays that AoE might not be that big of a deal. But again, there's also that if you kill the one, they have to, I think it's, was it 20%? They have to be within 20% of each other as you're killing them. So it's like, okay, team 1, call it out. Okay, they're at 75%. Okay, so team 2, pick up the pace. Team 1, slow it down. Team 2 calls out, okay, 75%, and then team 1 goes down, back down. Okay, we're almost to 80% and stuff like that, you know, or you know what I mean. Fun stuff. All right, Belial, it's up to us. We have to do this. Ooh, I'm out of power. That's bad. We're going, Belial. Kick his ass. Yeah, kick his ass. We're out of power. Man, I just got teleported. See, the teleported me to... Oh, yeah, it teleports you to the center. Whoa! And then there's that. But it's cool. Now, the reason I cleared the entire zone is because when you fight the Overking, he will call the zone to him. And that's bad. Yeah. Boom. Battle Guard of Atrebe. Well, no wonder he's so easy to kill. He left all of his equipment in here. Alright, now I do not have the sword. So hopefully whatever changes they did to Veneral apply to Overking as well, and I won't need it. If not, oh wait, I'm out of power, so I better do something about that. Do I have any drinks? Do I have drinks? Any drinks? Drinks? I have a collectible drink. That's not helpful. Is that drinkable? Probably not. No. That doesn't look like I have any drinks. Well. Well, indeed. Hey, but I got the green mist orb. Oh, wait, no, that's not the green mist orb. Polished symbol of the faceless? Oh, that's not the green mist orb. Here we go. Put it on. That's not going to help my power regen very fast. That's my regen on power. 3,700. I'm coming for you, Overking. Turn the inventory off. Overking, where are you at? You over there? You should be over there. There's the Overking. Selrak Dizok. Emphasis on die, hopefully. Come on, Belial. Don't get hurt. I don't like it when my pet gets hurt. It makes me feel bad. Oh, they're all linked. Fun, fun, fun. Now, does he do anything special? I think he's got some pretty nasty knockback. Oh. Oh, I see. Oh, yeah, I didn't check the other rooms for the runic statues, so we better do that real fast. Come die, mortal. Thank you for the invitation, but I will have to respectfully decline. Alright, let's bust out a Spirit of the Wolf. Whoosh! I forgot to grab totems out of the bank, didn't I? Yeah. That's so typically me. I'm worried about equipping everyone else in the guild. I always forget to do it for myself. Yeah, I knew there was one over here. Just walk up, bam, punch him right in the nuts with my staff. Is there one in here? There might be, I don't remember. Hey Zarda, I killed you. Loser. There is. Alright. Okay, apparently this time I missed his nuts. Gotta work on your aim there, buddy. And there's my guildie. Just in time to see this beautiful message of victory. Hyah! Did I actually spell that right? Wow, I'm impressed. Alright, Selrak, let's do this. Fight me, bro. Oops. Interrupted, damn it. You leave him alone, jerk. Allow me to defile you. No, I missed one. Oh no, that's what happens. He casts his little... oh yeah, he said his thing, I don't have the sword, and I'm dead now. Oh well. When in doubt, try again. Because that's what we do. Oops. Oh, is he back? Okay, cool. I resummoned him without having to resummon him. Let's see, where did that guy come from? That's the question we have to ask ourselves. He didn't come from there. Oops, better cast these again. Invective. Should probably put one of these on me, not that it'll really matter. Well, it might. Give him a few more hit points. What's that? Missed statue. Where did I miss it from? Well. Proving my point about scripts. Because he done whooped my ass and whooped it good. Am I blind? Well, yeah, kind of. See, I got the one down there. I got the one in here. I got the one in that room. I got the ones way down there in the library section. I got the... Is there another one in here, maybe? Hiccups. Lovely. Oh, yep, there's one right there. Congratulations, you failed your spot check. Or did I? Maybe it was all a clever plan to prove a point. Or maybe that's what I want you to think. Oh no! Belial, you're in dog mode. How can you do this to me, buddy? Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Am I still glowing with Teardol energy? Yes. Good, my powers are complete. Alright, Selrak. Remember me? I'm the guy whose ass you just thoroughly kicked. Don't you reset on me, you jerk. I'm curious, why did it keep resetting like that? Got him. Okay, cool. And that is how we do it where I'm from. Except that's not actually how we do it where I'm from because I fucked it up the first time. Don't tell anyone. I don't want to lose my reputation as an infallible warrior. Although first I'd have to actually have such a reputation, wouldn't I? Yeah. 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 I have the blood of a slave king. And now, what do we need? I need to conquer the soul of a great draconic shaman. Yeah, that's Hoshkar. Pretty sure. Hoshkar's actually kind of a wuss. That was the first dragon I soloed in Vishen's Peak. I didn't have a choice because he did a little AoE thing that killed my healer. And so I had to solo it. We're doing it for... Actually, yeah, that was for the Defiler. Yeah, it's for my guildie who just logged in. He died, and I was on my monk, so I had to kind of pull out all the stops so I could get him his update. So I did. And I was like, wow, I actually soloed Hoshkar. And it was pretty hilarious to watch because all I could do was stand there and auto-attack at one point because I'd been power drained. And that's what I did. I just stood there and just auto-attacked. So you got this dragon just like rearing up on his hind legs and pawing at an Ixar's face, and then Ixar just beating the crap out of him with a pair of sticks. It's like, this has got to be the most comedic fight in the history of dragon slaying. God, Hoshkar's a little wuss. So let's get out of here. And with that, we will end part 2, and then we will go on to the triumphant conclusion of this beautiful saga. Powering up my Dream Scorcher. It's a little pokey stick. It's a lovely little pokey stick. I'm going to be able to poke. Because I want this guy to have a spear weapon. I don't know why. Why do I want him to have a spear? I don't know. I just got this idea in my head that he needed to have a spear. That happens every now and then. I'll be playing a character and I'll be like, okay, this character is going to use a mace. And I'll be like, do, get an upgrade. The upgrade's really awesome, but it's a two-handed sword. No, it has to be a mace. Put the upgrade away. But then they gave us this wonderful option here. Let's call it appearance. See, I got my little void touch staff of insight, which is also reforged to have a essence of shadow, I think. That's not very big. I can't really see. There we go. He's got the little shadow essence on it. Since I'm a defiler, I have defiled it. Or is that... No, that's not shadow. That's some pestilence. I'm sorry. Yeah, that actually makes sense because disease damage and whatnot. So, yeah. I guess I was actually thinking at the time. So, let's get the hell out of here. Thank you all for watching. And with that, I will see you next time in the wonderful realm known as Vishan's Peak. It's a wonderful place. Dragons hang out there. So you all take care, and I will see you later.